Princess Diana's secret diary reveals terrifying truths Prince William and Harry never expected. What shocking truths did Princess Diana leave behind in her secret diary? In the summer of 1995, Princess Diana wrote words never meant to be read. Her personal diary reveals a shocking truth about life inside the royal family, something so sinister Prince William and Prince Harry never knew. These secret messages expose the psychological warfare, manipulation, and isolation Princess Diana endured behind palace walls. Documented evidence and her own raw, unfiltered words tell a story of survival that goes beyond the carefully crafted royal image. Stay with us till the end of this video to uncover Princess Diana's secret memo, one that could reshape the narrative of Princess Diana's life and legacy. This is Princess Diana's real story, untouched and unvarnished. A truth that will change everything we thought we knew. Number 1. Princess Diana's struggles with royal life. Being a princess isn't what you think. It's not glamorous or fun. It's actually a nightmare. Princess Diana's diary shows how lonely and lost she felt inside the royal family. She wrote about feeling completely alone, even when surrounded by hundreds of people. The royal world wasn't a fairy tale. It was more like a prison with strict rules and cold expectations. Every move she made was watched, every smile calculated, every emotion controlled. She couldn't just be herself. The palace wasn't a home. It was a stage where she had to perform constantly. Princess Diana felt like an outsider from day one, trapped in a life that looked perfect from the outside, but was broken on the inside. Her diary reveals the truth. Being a royal doesn't mean being happy. It means being a puppet, always following rules, always hiding your true feelings. She was suffocating under the weight of expectations, fighting to keep her identity in a world that wanted to erase her. Number 2. The truth about her marriage to King Charles. King Charles and Princess Diana's marriage was a disaster from the start. Her diary doesn't hold back. She wrote about the pain of being married to a man who never truly loved her. It wasn't just a bad marriage. It was a public humiliation. King Charles' ongoing relationship with Camilla wasn't a secret. It was a constant reminder of her worthlessness. Princess Diana watched her marriage fall apart while the whole world watched, feeling completely powerless. She described feeling like an actor in a terrible play, forced to smile and pretend everything was fine. The royal marriage wasn't about love. It was a political arrangement designed to continue the royal bloodline. Princess Diana felt betrayed, not just by King Charles, but by an entire system that saw her as nothing more than a way to produce an heir. Her words were raw and painful. It painted a picture of a woman fighting to maintain her dignity in a relationship that was destroying her from the inside out. Number 3. Her fears for her son's future. Princess Diana was more than a princess. She was a mother, terrified of how the royal system might damage her children. Her diaries filled with worry about Prince William and Prince Harry. She understood the massive pressure Prince William would face as the future king. In her writing, she saw how the royal institution could crush a person's spirit, turning them into a symbol rather than a human being. But her deepest fears were for Prince Harry. She worried he would always live in Prince William's shadow, constantly fighting to prove his worth. Princess Diana wasn't just writing. She was planning. She wanted to protect her boys from the emotional damage she'd experienced. Her memo shows a mother who saw the royal family as a machine that could eat up individual personalities. She dreamed of giving her sons a chance to be real people, not just royal stars. Every word was a mother's love letter, a strategy to help her children survive the brutal world of royal expectations. Number 4. Princess Diana's suspicions about palace intrigues. The royal palace wasn't just a building. It was a complicated world of secrets and power games. Princess Diana saw herself as a pawn in a massive chess match. Her diary reveals her belief that certain people inside the palace were working against her. She wasn't paranoid. She was incredibly perceptive. Princess Diana understood the complex power dynamics that controlled her life. She wrote about feeling constantly watched, manipulated, and controlled. The palace wasn't a home. It was a battlefield where every move was calculated. She saw through the polite conversations and fancy dinners, understanding the real games being played behind closed doors. Princess Diana believed there was a system designed to keep her in her place, to control her image and her actions. Her writing shows a woman who was far more intelligent and aware than people gave her credit for. She was fighting a silent war against an institution that wanted to break her spirit. Number 5. Her battle with mental health. Mental health wasn't something people talked about in the 1990s, especially not in the royal family. Princess Diana's diary breaks that silence completely. She wrote honestly about her struggles with depression and bulimia, revealing the true cost of living under constant public pressure. "How can I be a good mother when I'm barely holding myself together?" she wrote. These words are more than just a personal confession. They're a powerful statement about the reality of mental health. Princess Diana was fighting invisible battles every single day. The world saw a perfect princess, but her diary showed a woman struggling to survive. She documented her pain, her fears, and her attempts to keep going. Her writing reveals incredible strength, the strength to admit weakness, to seek help, to keep fighting even when everything seems hopeless. Princess Diana was breaking down barriers, showing that mental health struggles don't make you weak, they make you human. Number 6. Princess Diana's love for her sons. Beyond the princess title, Princess Diana was a mother with an incredible, almost superhuman love of her children. Her diary entries about William and Harry are more than just notes. They're love letters to her future. "You are my greatest joy in life. Never forget that," she wrote. These words carry so much emotion that they jump off the page. Princess Diana saw her sons as human beings, not just future royals. She was determined to break the cycle of emotional distance that had defined the royal family for generations. Every entry shows a mother planning how to protect her children, how to give them a chance at a real, authentic life. She wanted William and Harry to understand that being a royal doesn't define who you are as a person. Her diary is a blueprint for love, a way to show her sons that kindness, empathy, and being true to yourself matter more than any title or crown. Number 7. Plans for a new life outside the UK. Princess Diana wasn't just dreaming, she was planning her escape. Her diary reveals carefully thought-out plans to move, possibly to the United States, to give her sons a life beyond royal restrictions. These weren't random thoughts. They were strategic plans for survival. She understood that royal life could be a mental prison, and she was determined to find a way out. Princess Diana saw the potential of starting a new life where her children could be themselves, free from the suffocating expectations of the royal family. Her entries show a woman who is thinking globally, looking for ways to give her sons freedom and opportunities. She wasn't just a princess trying to run away. She was a mother fighting for her children's right to be happy and authentic. Every word is a plan of hope, a vision of a life where her sons could choose their own path. Number 8. Princess Diana's thoughts on the media. The media wasn't just a part of Princess Diana's life. It was a monster that constantly hunted her. "The press won't stop until they destroy me," she wrote. And those words were tragically true. Her diary reveals a deep understanding of how the media works. She saw journalists not just as reporters, but as predators, looking for their next story. Princess Diana understood how narratives were created, how images were manipulated, how a single photo could change everything. She was aware that every move she made would be analyzed, criticized, and turned into a headline. Her writing shows a woman who was both a victim of media attention and incredibly smart about how to navigate it. She saw the media as a complex machine that could build you up and tear you down in the same breath. Her diary entries are a masterclass in understanding modern media's power. Number 9. Her secret humanitarian plans. Princess Diana wasn't just a royal. She was a global humanitarian with a vision that went far beyond traditional royal work. Her diary detailed incredible plans for working with landmine victims and raising AIDS awareness. These weren't just charity events. They were revolutionary approaches to helping people. She saw her platform as a powerful tool for real change, not just a ceremonial role to wave and smile. Princess Diana wanted to use her visibility to make a genuine difference in the world. Her entries show a woman thinking globally, understanding how her position could be used to help people who were suffering. She was planning projects that would challenge how people thought about humanitarian work. Princess Diana wanted to break down stigmas, bring attention to forgotten communities, and create real, lasting change. Her humanitarian vision was decades ahead of her time. Number 10. Fears about her safety. The most chilling part of Princess Diana's diary, her premonitions about her own safety. "If something happens to me, it won't be an accident," she wrote. Words that send a chill down your spine. These weren't crazy thoughts. They were careful observations about the dangerous world she lived in. Princess Diana felt constantly watched, believing there were forces working against her. Her entries suggest she understood the complex and potentially dangerous political games happening around her. She wasn't just writing a diary. She was documenting what she believed could be a threat to her life. Princess Diana wrote about feeling like she was being monitored, that her every move was being tracked. Her words reveal a woman who was incredibly aware of the risks she was taking by speaking out and challenging the royal system. Number 11. Her perspective on the royal family. Princess Diana's view of the royal family was nothing short of revolutionary. "There's no room for humanity in this family," she wrote, exposing the emotional coldness of royal life. Her diary reveals an institution more concerned with maintaining an image than caring about individual feelings. She saw the royal family as a system that crushed personal identity, where protocol was more important than human connection. Princess Diana understood that being royal meant following strict rules, hiding your true self, and always presenting a perfect image to the world. Her entries show how the royal family treated its members like actors in a never-ending performance. She wasn't just criticizing. She was exposing a system that valued appearance over genuine human emotion. Princess Diana wanted to show that behind the fancy clothes and polite smiles, there was a world of emotional control and suppression. Number 12. Princess Diana's private relationships. Beyond the public image, Princess Diana's diary reveals a woman searching for genuine love and connection. "For once, I wanted to be loved for who I truly am," she wrote. These words show the deep emotional hunger behind her public persona. Her entries about relationships are complex, showing a woman trying to understand herself while navigating a world that constantly tried to define her. Princess Diana wrote about her struggles to find real love, to be seen as a person and not just a princess. She documented her pain, her hopes, and her attempts to find genuine connection in a world that seemed designed to keep her isolated. Her writing shows vulnerability, strength, and a deep desire to be truly understood and loved. Number 13. Messages for William and Harry. Princess Diana's most powerful legacy is in her messages to her sons. "Always remember the crown is not who you are, it's what you wear," she wrote. These weren't just motherly words. They were revolutionary instructions for maintaining individual identity within a system that often tries to erase personality. Every entry about William and Harry is a lesson in staying true to yourself. She wanted her sons to understand that being royal is just a job, not an identity. Princess Diana was teaching them to be kind, to be human, to value their own feelings and the feelings of others. Her diary is a guidebook for surviving the royal world while keeping your humanity intact. She was giving her sons the tools to be more than just princes, to be genuine, caring human beings. Number 14. Her regrets. Princess Diana's diary isn't just a record. It's a deep reflection on her life. "I wish I'd fought harder for my own happiness," she wrote. These words reveal a woman who understood her own complexity, who saw her life as a journey of learning and growth. Her regrets weren't about royal mistakes. They were about personal courage, about the moment she didn't stand up for herself. Princess Diana wrote about times she stayed silent when she should have spoken, moments she accepted treatment she shouldn't have tolerated. Her entries show a woman becoming stronger, learning to value herself. She was documenting her own growth, showing how she was learning to fight her own worth and happiness. Number 15. The weight of public expectation. Being in the public eye isn't a blessing. It's a constant war with yourself. Princess Diana's diary reveals the brutal reality of living under the world's microscope. Every breath is calculated. Every gesture scrutinized, she wrote. The public didn't see a human being. They saw a symbol, a projection screen for their own fantasies and expectations. She felt like a prisoner of perception, trapped in a life where she could never truly be herself. The pressure was suffocating. One wrong move could become a headline. One authentic moment could be twisted into a scandal. Princess Diana understood that public image was a dangerous game, where you're constantly fighting to maintain a persona that isn't entirely your own. She was fighting for her humanity in a world that wanted to reduce her to a cardboard cutout of perfection. Number 16. Healing and self-discovery. Healing isn't a straight line. It's a complex journey of pain, breakthrough, and transformation. Princess Diana's diary documents her ruthless path to self-understanding. She wrote about therapy, about breaking down the walls the royal family had built around her emotions. "I'm learning to breathe again," she confessed in one of her memos, revealing the depth of her internal struggle. These weren't just words. They were a manifesto of survival. Princess Diana was dismantling decades of emotional conditioning, learning to trust her own feelings in a system that had taught her to suppress everything. Her memos show a woman in the process of radical self-liberation, fighting against an institution that had tried to silence her. She was discovering that true strength isn't about maintaining a perfect image, but about having the courage to be vulnerable, to admit your wounds, and to heal. Number 17. The invisible battles of motherhood. Motherhood isn't a fairy tale. It's a complex, often painful journey of love and sacrifice. Princess Diana's diary exposes the raw, unfiltered reality of being a mother in the public eye. "How do you protect your children when the entire world is watching?" she wrote, revealing the constant anxiety that accompanies her maternal love. She wasn't just raising princes. She was trying to raise human beings in a system designed to turn them into symbols. Every decision was a battlefield, every choice a potential compromise of her son's future. Princess Diana saw motherhood as a form of resistance, a way to break generational patterns of emotional suppression. Her entries are a testament to a mother's fierce love, her determination to give her children something the royal family had never experienced: genuine emotional freedom. Number 18. The complexity of personal reinvention. Reinvention isn't about changing your image. It's about fundamentally transforming your understanding of yourself. Princess Diana's diary documents her ruthless journey of personal transformation. "I am not the person they want me to be," she wrote, a declaration of independence from the royal narrative that had defined her. These weren't just words. They were a battle cry. She was deconstructing the princess persona, layer by layer, discovering the woman beneath the title. Princess Diana understood that true reinvention comes from pain, from the willingness to look at your deepest vulnerabilities. Her entries show a woman in constant evolution, fighting against the limitations others had placed on her identity. She was creating a new definition of what it means to be a public figure, one based on authenticity rather than performance. Number 19. Dreams beyond royalty. Princess Diana's imagination extended far beyond the confines of royal life. Her diary reveals incredible dreams of creating global support networks, of building platforms that could genuinely transform lives. "A title's just a cage if you don't use it to create change," she wrote, showing her revolutionary approach to her position. She was thinking like an entrepreneur, a humanitarian, a global change maker. Princess Diana saw her royal status as not a limitation, but as a unique opportunity to create unprecedented impact. Her memo shows a woman who is constantly strategizing, constantly looking for ways to turn her visibility into a tool for genuine transformation. She wasn't just dreaming. She was planning a global revolution of compassion. Number 20. The power of vulnerability. Vulnerability isn't weakness. It's the most profound form of human strength. Princess Diana's diary shatters the myth of the perfect princess, revealing the power of emotional honesty. "To be vulnerable is to be brave," she wrote, understanding something most people spend their entire lives trying to learn. Her entries show a woman who saw vulnerability as a revolutionary act, especially within the rigid structure of the royal family. She wasn't just sharing her pain. She was challenging an entire system that valued emotional suppression. Princess Diana was creating a new language of public figures, one where admitting struggle is seen as courage, not failure. Her words are a manifesto for a more honest, compassionate approach to public life. Princess Diana went through so much more than any of us realized. Her story's powerful, and her love for Prince William and Prince Harry just jumps off the page. Now it's your turn. What part of her story shocked you the most? Was there something that made you think differently about the royal family? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this video, please hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, share with your friends who love royal stories. See you in the next video. Bye!